Hello and welcome to my 11 plus maths problem solving sessions. The question I have today is this is the graph. So they've given us a graph which shows time in seconds in the x-axis and height in meters in the y-axis. And the question is, this is a graph of a firework rocket showing its height at different times. So the part A asks estimate from the graph how many seconds the rocket is more than 25 meters above the ground, and the part B asks estimate from the graph how far the rocket climbs between the times 1 second and 2 seconds. So the way we're going to do this is, let's do the A part first. Estimate from the graph. We have to find out how many seconds the rocket is more than 25 meters above the ground. So let us look at 25 meters first. Height in meters, we have to look at the y-axis, and this is our 25 meters. Now let us draw a line from 25 meter and see where it touches the curve. So it touches the curve here, and we keep drawing it. So it starts here, so it touches the curve here. So where it touches the curve, can I draw a straight line down to the x-axis? I think I can. Not be very straight, but I think I sort of can. And it comes to somewhere here. And if I draw a similar line from this point down to the x-axis, so this point is between 1.5 and 2. Now this point is 1.5. So this is my 1.5, and this line is 6.5. 6.5. Okay, so the other line where it touches the x-axis is between 1.5 and 2. So if I write between 1.5 and 2, that is the halfway, midway. So midway between 1.5, midway 1.5 to 2 is 1.75. So the midway equals 1.75, isn't it? I mean, if you work out what is the middle point, 1.5 to 2, you get 1.75. And the other midway, midpoint is 6.5 to 7. So the midpoint is, or midway, it is, if I say midpoint, so I can say midpoint. So the midpoint, so this will be 6.5 to 7 is 6.75. So this point here is 6.75, and this is 1.75. So the points on the x-axis are 1.75 and 6.75. So that is how long. So once how long the rocket is above the ground. So if we subtract 6.75 minus 1.75, I should get 5. So I get 5. So that means how many seconds the rocket is more than 25 meters above the ground. My answer is 5 seconds. I think that is clear. Now I'm going to go to the next part. So that says estimate how far the rocket climbs between 1 second and 2 seconds. So I have to erase this, or it'll be a bit confusing. But so I think you can work it out on your own while I am at this. So what will happen here is we have to draw a line towards the y-axis. So if we take a different color pen, so how far it climbs between 1 second and so where is 1 second? 1 second is here. 1 second. So 1 second is here. This. So between again midpoint or midpoint between 15 and 20, our midpoint is 17.5. Okay, and then to 2 seconds, 1 and 2 seconds. If I again draw this line, you can use a ruler on your paper. So this is between midpoint 25 to 30, that is equal to 27.5. Is that understood? So this point is 27.5 and this point is 17.5. The question is, how far does a rocket climb? So it is this distance the rocket has climbed. So that will be 27.5 minus 17.5, that is 0 and 10. So the answer is 10. Okay, I hope this is clear. It's not a difficult question at all, but if you read through it carefully and go through the graph, you'll be able to answer it. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you, and please like and subscribe if you find these videos useful. Thank you for your time. Bye.